Am I good? Live? Yeah, Twitch says yes. Or, yeah. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Art Day. So, real quick, let me plug in my laptop, because it's probably gonna die in like 5 minutes. It's still got like 20% battery, but whew, that's gonna go down real fast. Yeah, welcome back to Artstream. Week 5 of cloning Inkopolis Square. Yeah. So, I guess this is where it's at now. Well, in the last week, I did a little bit of work on the Ammo Knights building. But to be completely honest, buildings are not that fun to model. I want to do more fun shit on stream, like the arcade machine. Hi, Sampleton. How goes it? Olo. Olo, olo. Ora, ora. God, it's still loading. I love art streams. It's chill vibes and wine time. Oh, whoa, what happened to the views? There we go. Yeah, this is Ammo Night so far. Haven't gotten that far, basically just got the basic shape of the building. But it's super cool that I'm almost done with all the buildings in the Galleria. So I'm gonna do the music machine first. And if there's time, I'll continue doing Ammo Nights, but let's real quick get another image. I'm sleep. Hi, Sleepy! Sorry I had to, but I'm doing alright. I will admit, stream started only a couple minutes late, but I will admit that the reason it started late is because I was playing some Clam Blitz. Too much Splatfest on the weekend, too much Turf War. I was ready to get in and get angry and have some real Chad moments being like, just push the football or whatever. But yeah, it was fun. Chill vibes and unwind. Actually, the opposite of unwind. I am whining. Alright. Let's see. I took screenshots and from Clambit Chaos to chill vibes and talk about a 180. Like, oh my goodness. Did y'all win, son? No. Well, I did win a few matches. There was one match where, like, my entire team was yelling at this one dude who was constantly carrying a football but refused to push, even when the entire whole team was dead. And we were like, bruh, come on, you're carrying the football, let's go. They did this on 2 accounts. It was so annoying. Like, their strategy, I think, was to carry the football, use it as bait, and wait for people to come to them and kill them. But I'm like, but dude, the other team is dead. There's no one for you to kill. Just push the football. Yeah, I became a bit of a Chad, but it's okay. Sabotage, dude, I know, right? I was a bit upsetty spaghetti, not gonna lie. Hi, Calamari. Where are my star fragments? You never added me. I wasn't sure if you had time today. I assume that you were busy since you didn't at me in the server, but I can bring them to you, like, tomorrow. Oh, I screwed that up a little bit. I got the curvature wrong. Not the output log. Let's undo everything that I just did real quick. No, actually, I don't need to undo everything. I can keep this. Evolved into the Chad. I've always been the Chad. Just secretly. I've been a closeted Chad my whole life. Well, that's a curse phrase if I've ever heard one. No, but real talk, Calamari, if you want, star fragments, just at me in the Discord at some point, like tomorrow, and I can bring them to your island. Because I can't mail them to you because you've never been to my island and I've never been to yours. But yeah, just let me know, man, whenever you want the fragments. But how are you doing today, Calamari? Also, dudes, you don't understand. My voice is still pretty dead from yesterday, so sorry if I sound like I sound tired. My voice is a bit exhausted. Bring them to me when you're done streaming. I won't be able to do it after streaming, but just let me know at any point tomorrow. Any point tomorrow between like... Well, I don't know what time zone you're in, but I'm on Eastern time, so like preferably before noon. I've got work to do the whole afternoon tomorrow. But preferably before noon, just at me and I can bring stuff over. Okay, I'm just looking at this to like vibe it out. Ah, wrong one. Doesn't sound off. Okay, that's good to know. I may keep the voice usage to a minimum today though. Also, why did I... Let's undo real quick. Let's get this, the edges. Yeah, I don't know why I did it that way. Actually, no, I know why now. Okay, I guess for one, these can be brought in a teensy bit. And I did... That's what the chill vibes are for, exactly. I'm probably gonna have to like mess with the scale once I put it into Unreal, because I had that issue with the this arcade machine too. So I'm not gonna really worry too much about the precise scale. Make it a little bigger though. I'll try and make it to scale with this. No! There you go. Don't imagine I'm doing this the best way, but it's my way, so... Or the highway. Haha. This is a chunky looking lab. It'll get better in a moment. Chonk indeed. Chonky. Chonky. I don't know if I got... is it like a perfect curve or is it... Okay, this middle dip, yeah, of course, it's a bit wider. Honestly, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, this is it, Chief. For once, this is it. Come on. Actually, I'm gonna scale the image in the back up a little bit, too. Yeah, it's close enough to, like, scale. Because, like, since I can't get perfect screenshots either, like, I shouldn't necessarily be tracing out the shapes either, because they might not be perfectly accurate. I think it's a bit too tall. Something went wrong. Ooh, also, real quick before I forget, check it out. We got a cool new command. Ba-bam! Now, that way, because last week people were asking what we're listening to. And I was like, oh boy, are you in for a time. Let me introduce you to a certain man's called Game Chops. Hi, Nihonga-desu. Long time no see. Hisashiburi. How are you doing today? How goes it? Welcome to my obsession with Splatoon has gotten out of hand. That's basically what these art streams are now. Whoa, why is it upside down? What the heck? I'm always getting notifications, but I'm at work and I can't join. Yeah. I appreciate you, because your time zone is so drastically different, so I appreciate whenever you do come by. It's always lovely to see people in chat. Sliding in whenever they can. that was a questionable way to say it, but don't worry about it. But how is work? How's the online educations? I was speaking to a friend today, and they were like, man, I'm so burnt out from online school, and I just feel so lucky that I only had to go through that for one semester. They're like, I feel like I have even more work now than I've ever had. And I'm like, that's real rough. Also, why is there extra curve in here? Get rid of that. What? There's another? Okay, it's gone. Should probably move the move these. There we go, so they don't block my view of this thing. Same with this. This is blocking my view of it. Can confirm, ready for break. Yeah, Sampleton, is your next break just the Thanksgiving holiday? It's been nice. Actually, now not doing online, it feels like it's going back to normal, but with a huge amount of masks, face shields, social distancing, and so, yeah, do what it takes. But it's nice that it's kind of like feeling like it's returning to some sort of, you know, normalcy. I feel like majority of people coming out of this pandemic will have some form of like, they're gonna come up for sure with like a new age, not new age, but like a way to describe coronavirus PTSD. And I don't mean that in a mocking way, like they're gonna come up with a name for this. I do mean it as in like corona trauma is gonna be something that people are dealing with for a very long time. Honestly, some people maybe for the rest of their lives. And that's the scariest thing. Like, people are already kind of talking about the psychological effects of like COVID after just, you know, like 6 months, 1 year, depending on what country you're in. And I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll stop talking about this, but yeah, man. I think everyone knows kind of what I'm talking about. Thanksgiving through New Year's. Oh, so you get a very long break. You don't know what you'll do with yourself? Just play more Smash, yo. Play Genshin. Speaking about your playlist, it's an awesome version of the Zelda soundtrack. Hell yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I'm so happy that I know it's such a small thing, but I'm happy I made the new command because it's helpful. Because people, especially last week, more than previously, were like, "Yo, this slaps." And Game Chops is awesome, so. Also, now there's my credit, so please don't DMCA me. Genshin, have you been playing a lot? I admittedly actually have not. I want to, but I've been really, really busy the last few weeks, and it's kind of sucky. Alright, next up is the base. Loving it, yeah. Yep. What is it? MiHoYo? Is that the name of the company? They are rolling in so much money right now. Like, I think I've mentioned this before, but they made back all the money they spent on dev within the first 2 weeks after release. Like, that's wild. But like, good for them, you know. They made something people like, and they are getting their money back after putting so much like effort and time into making it. I don't know how long the game took to develop, but definitely took a long time just looking at a game of that kind of scale. Right, so the back is actually a little bit more sucked in. It's not as far out because I have it. I think I told you this when you were designing the pagoda, but what you're trying to do right now looks really impressive to me. Thank you! I do remember that. I remember that. I was doing... Here, I'll pull it up real quick. I was doing... Oh my god, there it is. Oh jeez, I don't know what folder it's in. Help! Ah! I think it's this. There it is. There she is. Yeah, I abandoned her, but it's fine. Yes, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the compliment. I'm a big old try hard. Yeah, it feels bad though that I abandoned that that little Japanese street that I was doing. It was just kind of getting hard and like I was kind of starting to feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of things that potentially could go into it, but also like didn't necessarily have to, you know, if that makes sense. So wait, it's tilted backwards. Is it just me or is it... No, it is parallel with... It is not parallel, perpendicular with the ground. It looks weird because this surface is curved. But the back of the machine itself indeed is perpendicular to the ground. I think. From what I can tell. Alright, alright. Looking good, looking good. I know that this is just one chunk and it's just textured, but I'm gonna make it 2 different faces. Ah, it's so hard to... Eee! Yeah, it's fine. Gosh, my voice is so dead after doing the Isun voice for so many weeks. Holy. Not gonna lie, I cannot wait for the Okami streams to be over. I'm kind of starting to get a bit disappointed in the game. I feel like it's dragging on way longer than it should. Huh? I'm not entirely sure I'm understanding the curvature on this thing. Yees! Yees! Sorry, bad. But actually, yeah, Nihon Garas. I wanna ask you, since you've played Okami, how did you feel about the length of the game? Because I will say I am kind of starting to get a bit annoyed. I felt the game is going a bit too long, and after having to repeat the Orochi boss fight, I was like, yeah, no, that ain't a move. Having to repeat boss fights, I think, not having to, but like, well, I mean, I had to as a player, but then just like the choice to like have a boss fight that repeats is kind of irksome in my opinion. I see the notification, I wish I could join Okami, but the schedules never match. Ah! Yeah, because it's Monday morning for you. I didn't actually finish it. Well, honestly, the fact that you didn't actually kind of already says volumes. Okay, so like I said, I'm okay with the boss fights that get repeated. So, you know, like in Breath of the Wild, right? You had to fight the divine beasts again in the DLC. But the fights were different. The fights were harder. Like you were specifically given a set of gear that you had to use, and you couldn't use anything else, right? And you were given limited weapons. So it was harder. There was something different about it. But where I'm getting really that ain't it, Chief. Where I'm getting really annoyed with Okami was that, like, I cannot really see their reasoning for why they had me repeat that segment. Because I was basically in and out. Right? I basically just repeated the Orochi boss fight, and that's it. I didn't do anything different in the town otherwise. And like, narratively, the only thing it really did was, like, reinforce this is the 100 years ago story, and it, like, brought the story full circle a little bit, like, bringing it back to the original Orochi conflict, but, like, other than that, it did nothing, and I was really, really unamused by that decision. You definitely will, one day, yeah. That's me with, like, Mystery Dungeon right now. I'll finish it one day, but when that day is, no idea. How do you feel about Boss Rush, given you don't care for repeat bosses? Like, Boss Rush is different because it's like, well, okay, boss rushes are usually, like, side quests, almost, like, it's optional, but then, like, at least in thinking Link's Awakening, there is one dungeon where you repeat all the bosses, but that is an optional dungeon. But, like, the fact that this was a required, like, I mean, yeah, boss rushes exist, like, as part of required parts of games. And the thing is, though, about a boss rush where you're just repeatedly fighting the boss you've already fought, the different thing about that is you are going from boss fight to boss fight to boss fight, you know? Like, there's no, like, rest period in between. So it's, like, almost like a test of stamina kind of shit. But, like, for this Okami thing, like, there was no reason to repeat the boss fight. Like, we went back in time, cool, and then we left, and then we went back to the future, After like 5 minutes, cool. I didn't understand it. I don't know, but I played the 3DS version too, Okamiden, and I just felt I wanted more and more lore. Yeah, I understand, like, I guess from the narrative point of view I see it, but like, I don't think the narrative reasoning supports the choice to do that enough, because the Orochi boss fight was annoying the first time. It was annoying having to do that to the 8 heads, like, well, that's not what I wanted. And like, I'm kind of getting to the point where the game is like, well, the game is moving in acts, and every act just ends with like a final boss fight. And to be completely honest, these boss fights are not memorable. In general, I've said this multiple times, like the Okami enemies are not very memorable in terms of like the way the combat against them works. At least in my opinion. Because like a lot of them, it's like, if you can't figure out the quote-quote right way to beat them, then just hitting them enough times is a valid way to beat them as well. Which, like, I can understand the decision behind that, because it's like, well, if someone's just really struggling to figure out how to fight this boss, then we shouldn't punish them and not let them play the rest of the game for that, right? So that part I do understand. But still, I don't... If they have to make a brute force option, then I kind of think there's like something inherently wrong maybe with the fight design, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm kind of spewing a little bit. I'm still kind of like baking my thoughts on how I feel about Okami right now, because I still love the game. It's a fucking amazing game. But I'm just hitting a point of like unamused. Not that I'm disliking the game, just more unamused. I guess it's not a game to finish it quickly because you feel like you're repeating, as well as you said the boss fights aren't usually a big deal, but I think it's more meant to be enjoyed little by little. Yeah, for sure. Like, Okami's, like, it's 100% like just straight up a narrative driven game, so it's like you digest it slowly, you play the game, and you're really supposed to pay attention to the cutscenes and like the lore, you know. It's not like, obviously, it's not something that you can, like, Okami is not... Any game can be you can speedrun any game, but, like, Okami is not really a game that, like, speedrunning means anything, you know, if that makes sense. So yeah, for sure that it's meant to be, like, enjoyed kind of over a length of time. Like, almost like reading a book at a leisurely pace, you know? Not like you have a school assignment due tomorrow and you need to read this 300-page book. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to finish Okami so I can put other games into the rotation, but at the same time, like, I'm a little bit done with Okami for, like, you know, a solid month, maybe. I do know I'm getting very close to the end of the game, though. I didn't look up a guide, but I did look up the chapters for the rest of the game, and I think I'm basically 2 chapters away from the end of the game. Okay, what is going on with the curvature? Oh, okay, it's a little inset because of the screen. I'm a fool. There we go, like that. That's what it is. Little bit sucked in, too. Actually, probably a bit more. Like that. I felt like they made a bigger effort in the narrative, the puzzles, and the level completion rather than the fights themselves. Yeah, for sure. I do really enjoy the puzzles in Okami. 100%. Like, it's kind of clear that their focus was not the combat system and the fights, which is good, which is fine. I like games that are more puzzly rather than just like, I run around, I smack thing. But it's just like, there's so many random both scripted and then just like running into enemy encounters in the fields that it's like, at this point, like, I just don't want to I never want to fight them. Like, every single time I come into one of these encounters, I've just hit the wall and I'm like, just let me out of here. I can't be bothered with this. And it's... I don't know, it's kind of annoying that they chase you out sometimes too, like the floating scrolls, like they chase you out. They chase you, they follow you. And it's like, well, for example, thinking like Breath of the Wild, like Breath of the Wild is very much the same, where it's just like, well, the Bokoblin encounters get really annoying because they're all the same, right? But the good thing about it is like you could very easily choose to avoid Bokoblins. Versus like the scrolls, they chase you, and even though they're easily avoidable and you still can get out of it once you're in it, it's still a bit annoying. Yeah, the floating scrolls are annoying. Yeah, and like especially like Okami is definitely a game that is not supposed to be like combat centric. For a game that is not meant to be about fighting, the fact that the scrolls chase you is quite peeving. Because it makes it seem like it's a game that's like angsty and trying to kill you all the time. But it's like, but it's not. But yeah, I feel like I'm bashing on Okami right now. I'm not meaning to. Okami's still a freaking amazing game. I love it so much. I've enjoyed playing it so much. But I am just getting to the point where I'm starting to feel it's getting very repetitive and it's just a grind to play. Like the only new thing is like very long cutscenes, and all the gameplay in the middle. It just kind of felt like they're like, oh, I have a lot of story I still want to tell, but I can't come up with new gameplay. But yeah, I'm gonna just finish up Okami because I know that if I don't finish it now, I might not ever finish it, but also, like, I don't particularly want to leave it, like, for, you know, a month or two, and then when I come back, I'm like, how do I play this game again? What is this game again? What am I doing? Why should I care about this? Especially also since I feel like I forget the controls to Okami just after 1 week. Which is, like, bad. Very bad on its own. I agree. The puzzles and lore are awesome, but the fights do get really repetitive, yeah. And, like, especially in the beginning, the boss encounters, or not boss per se, but, like, the mini-fight encounters were very interesting in that I also felt like solving them, in a way, felt a little bit like puzzles. But, again, it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, well, I tried, all of them are easy to, like, they're basically solved the same way. Either that, or it's just like, well, I can't be bothered to solve them, so I'm just gonna hit my way out of it. Or, like, hitting your way out of it is almost, like, a better way to solve it, rather than trying to actually figure out the enemy move patterns and being like, well, as you can clearly see from this ice dude that he is made of ice and you should probably burn him with fire, and... a lot of, yeah, I'm thinking about the wheels in particular, but... But it's also, like, I'm so OP at this point in the game that I can get around every obstacle just by, like, using the stuff that I've bought in the shops. Which is, like, also very telling of that they... Like, Okami is not meant to be a combat-intensive game if you can quite easily buy this very powerful gear to fight stuff. So I should probably merge these. In that way, it's a bit Zelda-ish. Every time you go to a new dungeon, you're meant to use the stuff you just got. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. One thing I certainly do like a lot more about Okami than Zelda dungeons for sure actually is that I kind of felt there got to a point where it's like in Zelda dungeons where it's like, well, for example, like I'm in a dungeon, I'm like, well, obviously I just got the like I'm playing Twilight Princess right now. I just got the boomerang. So of course I'm supposed to use the boomerang to solve this puzzle. So the puzzles were a little bit harder in that like you know what the tool is, but you need to solve the puzzle. The nice thing about Okami is that like they give you a lot of the brush technique super early on, so part of the puzzle is trying to figure out which brush technique to use, right? And then like, so maybe in a way the puzzles are quote easier because easier to solve once you kind of see what it is you have to do, because it takes a bit more to figure out kind of which brush techniques you have to be using, and sometimes you have to be using multiple. Like I didn't really, one thing I didn't enjoy about Zelda games is that, or early Zelda games specifically, because like not early, but like outside of Breath of the Wild, there we go. Because in Breath of the Wild, like you do get all the 4 runes, which like you do use all of them basically for every major dungeon. But like I didn't particularly like that. I'm like, well, I'm at the Shadow Temple, so I use the Lens of Truth, and that's my solution to basically everything. I kind of wanted to be like, well, I've got all this cool shit. I've got the hook shot, I've got the bow, I've got like the big Goron. Oh, well, that's optional, but I've got a lot of shit that I want to use. I don't want to just use the lens, you know? Or like, I don't want to just use the hook shot. So that is one thing I really like about Okami is like, the brush strokes. Utilizing the brush strokes. Oh my god, my water almost just fell off the table. That would have been bad. It would have crashed right on. Let's not put it on top of the computer. Like on let's not put it on the desk that is like the part of that like the computer is underneath. That'd be bad. Bad. Just in the middle of stream, everything drops off because I fried my computer. That would be lovely. So it's a rounded top. What does the side look like? Is that... I mean, no one's really gonna see the back, but... I care. That's something I love about Metroid Saga, for example, because you can wander around the map freely, but there is some stuff you'll be unlocking much later in the game, and unless you remember those places when you get the weapons, you won't get many hidden stuff. Yeah, that is something I definitely really like about Okami's, like, map design, in particular, because, like, you know, I'm, like, trying to mentally keep track of where I saw all these places with, like, floors that, like, ground that I couldn't dig through yet, you know, like, cement ground versus just grass ground, keeps you kind of aware of the whole map. Don't worry, just pulled it out too far. I'm just like kind of staring at this, like, oh, what am I doing? Even though like it's very simple what I do. That. And then I guess nope, that's not what I wanted. Since I have some weird cuts there, I probably can't just like do some fun beveling. I probably have to do this manually. Really good point. Much harder series for puzzles. I've never actually played any of the Metroid games. Isn't it rumored? Well, I don't know if it's confirmed, but I've heard that one of the Metroid games is gonna be coming to Switch soon. Don't know how true that is, though. You know what? we have way too many faces going on here, and it's causing smoothing issues. So let's just fill hole. There we go. And then what if I just delete those edges? Does that cause anything to explode? No, we're fine. Okay. Just gonna merge that with that. Merge that with that. Merge this with that. Merge that with this. Let's hope that smoothed out the top a little bit. Hey, that worked. Soften edge. I hate when YouTube is like, do you want to keep watching? I'm like, of course I always want to keep watching. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I noticed a second ago that it stopped. But I was in the middle of working on this stupid edge. They said that when the Switch was released, but nowadays I'm not sure. Oh, feels bad. Yeah, Metroid honestly kind of got cucked, let's be honest. Which is a big disappointment. Like, on one hand, not on one hand. From the business point of view, I get it, but from the... like, it's a good series. Didn't deserve that point of view. That was a very strange way to put it. But pretend that what I just said was, like, intelligent. Okay, this will be fun. That sounded sarcastic. I didn't mean it that way. I actually genuinely, like, this part will be fun. Doing the little speaker things. Actually, that was one of the big titles I was expecting when Nintendo Switch was released. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I think... Well, not... I don't know, but, I know it's all just a bunch of rumors and everyone's doubtful at this point, but... I don't know, since Nintendo Switch is, like, selling so well, like, look at all the crap that they're porting to it, you know. But, you know, there is hope yet. I messed that up a little bit. Should do these both at the same time. There's something I don't like about the curvature of this part right here. Like, I can both see it and I can't. Hold up. Metroid 4, Pikmin 4, a trend, a conspiracy. Yeah, I'm so excited for Pikmin stream this Friday, Sampleton. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to experience Pikmin. Why is that way up? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. That is really weird. I don't know what I did wrong, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm so excited to see. Yeah, I'm so excited to play. I will never ever get over my, like, indescribable disappointment, though, that the purple Pikmin are not in Pikmin 3. They are the chunkiest of lads. They deserve to be in the game. I don't care how broken they are. Can't do my chunky lads dirty like that. Alright, so this angle is less steep than this angle. So they're not parallel. Those two edges are not parallel, it seems. They're quite close to parallel, but not exactly. I'll say it a million times, but I guess you'll have to play Pikmin 2. I will. Also, ow, my neck. I may step away for a hot second in a minute. Wow. I may step away for a second in a minute just so I can I need to go get one of those like pain patch things. I ran out at my desk. I have to go run over to the kitchen. Yeah. My neck has been significantly better lately though. So like I use those pain patch things like every single day for a while. I haven't used one in like maybe close to 3 weeks now, which is awesome. Which is a good feeling. Feels good, man. Self-care, yeah. Very important. Glad to hear it. Me too, man. I was a bit worried for a while there, not gonna lie. Because it got to the point where it's like if I sit at my computer, which is like, I mean, that in itself is like the culprit. Like I basically just explained, I solved the problem. But I would sit at my computer for maybe like 10 minutes and it would start to like burn. It was bad. Oh, okay, so this one actually has a double edge. Not double edge, double extrusion. Which means that this can go into like half and then this one comes up. Wait, is it flat and then an extrude? Yeah, oh, okay. So I shouldn't have pulled that out like that. I should do this first. And then extrude again. And then... Alright, we're gonna be beveling the hell out of many of these edges. It's fine. Actually, I may have to undo a couple of steps because I don't know how well this bevel is gonna work. Hey, that's pretty good! Okay, there's a bit of oddities going on here, but I can fix that. It doesn't have to be that big. Okay, it's time to fix this real quick. Oh no. Oh, no, abort. Okay, rebort. Yeah, okay. It's okay, I'm gonna have to do a bit of manual cleanup, but that's fine. Because the bevel actually came out pretty okay. I don't like that. So how does this look over here? That corner looks funky too, actually. Actually, what if I, bridge these edges? Not what I wanted. And then... Well, that didn't help because it still creates a bit of a... Well... Okay, undo. I need to rethink that bevel then. Okay, now I have all the edges selected again. Huh. I think I know how to fix it. Okay. It's gonna be a bit of a... Gonna have to do a lot of backtracking over here, though. Oh, not that much, actually. Extrude all these first, actually. Make it as close to the edge as possible there. And now I extrude these again. And then... Yoink. No, still has the same problem. Oh, because I selected too many edges. Yes, that has the desired result. I am a huge brain. Okay. I love the amount of immense, like, payout. Not payout, but, like, rewards. Like, I am huge brain when I figure something out. Huge. Pog, yeah, thanks. I am pro big brain. I'm pro big brain. I am huge brain. Huge brain, yep. Guys, I truly have lived long enough to become the villain. And it's not too fun, I'll be completely honest. Okay, I have to. Every time YouTube is always like, "Do you want? You want to keep listening?" I'm like, "Yes, I want to keep listening, YouTube. Don't mind the fact that I've been listening for like 6 hours. I'm still listening." Yeah, it doesn't need to be a big. Yeah, okay. Gonna do these individually. Because these two outer ones, I think, are going to behave a little differently from the inner one. Actually, let's do them all at once, real quick. And if it's bad, I just abort, you know? It's almost better keeping them as one, actually. Is it? Oh, wait, we got some weird... Hold on, let's... Okay, no, it's fine, I think. Yeah, still look at that clean line. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't have to be a very big fraction. After you become the villain, what's the next stage in the process? Just, God. I become God. What's more powerful than God? That's what I become. It's, you know, what's more powerful than God? Me, after, you know, either live long enough, or either die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, and then I actually die a villain, and then I become God. More powerful than God. Don't know where this is going, but don't worry about it. Oh, I screwed up the curvature on all of that, actually. Oh, well, actually, to begin with, this wasn't... It's supposed to be more like that. And then these can get flattened in a bit. And then, this can be brought in too, since we just brought all that in. Hero, villain, God, then you. It was me all along. Whoa, what happened? There it is. Also, oh yeah, I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna go get that pain patch. IBRB. Get ready for the bloop sound effect as I mute the microphone. A sudden and brutal attack against the British Empire. Have I successfully unmuted? Somebody, well, if I'm still muted, no one's gonna hear this anyway. But, I'm gonna assume everyone can hear me, and I'm gonna keep blabbing. I've retrieved the patches. Also, I noticed some Inkling Chaos being played whilst I was gone. You win! I do win! Oh boy, oh, it's sticky. Like it's a tape. But I accidentally folded it onto itself. And now I have to, clean up the, oh no! It's all oh god, okay, just getting another one. Yeah, don't you hate when, like, you open a Band-Aid or something, and by mistake you, like, fold it on, like, you fold the sticky part onto another sticky part, and you're like, well, shit. That's the shit that I just pulled. Rage Nuggy. Indeed, I'm Angie Nuggy. Okay, I need to find some, like, a rubber band or something to tie this bag, this little pouch shut. No, I'm just gonna use a little piece of tape for now. I'll get a rubber band later. I don't know where I can... I used to have one at my desk. I don't know where it went. A single rubber band. So, this is an interesting story. When I was younger, I have a really strong hate for rubber bands now. And the story is because when I was younger, I, like, had rubber... Like, I got rubber... Like, rubber bands have a very distinct... Rubber in general has a pretty distinct smell. And it got on my hands, and then I put my hands in my mouth, and I was just like, bleh! The rubber tasted disgusting. Also, that bleh sound, I hope it wasn't too loud. Again, I can't monitor my audio levels when streaming, when doing art strem, so hopefully it's not bad. But yeah, that is the story how I was insufferably stupid and ate rubber. Tasted like rubber. Tasted rubber when I was younger. That's how I felt about coins. You ate coins. Nice. But yeah, no. Oh, you didn't eat. Sorry, like you had the taste from because you were holding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, dude, it is not a good taste. I'm with you there. I realized the first time I said it, I was like, you ate coins. Like I was mocking, but it was more like I was just reading out loud and then processing what you said. I wasn't trying to mock. Ah! But yeah, man, shit's nasty. It's too big. No coin eating here, just but quarters in the great big book of us of US states, us states. Wow, I cannot I'm fool. But yeah, like coins, and I also feel the same way about like money, like dollar bills and all that shit, like bills. Got him? Yeah, honestly, I did prank myself. I was a fool. All me, not you, though. I've never tasted a dollar bill. Well, same principle, like, you know, holding money in your hand of any sort. Indirectly, yeah. Like, I mean, new money has a nice smell to it, and, like, nice and crispy. Don't you love, like, your money extra crispy? I don't taste it, but, like, I kind of like the smell. I love crispy money, yeah. Crispy with barbecue sauce. Not that I know what that is like. I kid, do you? Do you, though? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, what up with these eye things? They're kind of funky looking. Oh, they're speakers, but they look like eyes. Anyway. Do I? Stop calling me out! I'll always take the opportunity to call you out, Sampleton. Always. Man, I am tired today. I didn't even do that much today, to be honest. Actually, let's not duplicate it quite yet. Let's get all the detail in on this one first and then duplicate it. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes when I scale up a cylinder, like... and then I try and add the subdivisions to the cap, it goes bonkers completely. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I'm just gonna get a new cylinder, honestly. And start by adding the shit I want in the cap. Time for nap stream. I know, right? Imagine that I just stream me sleeping. That'd be so weird. Both, like, with and without webcam. That is so strange. I do not like that idea. Maybe other channels? Not me. That ain't it, Chief. When you say like that, sounds so cursed. Indeed it is. You know, in my streaming class in school, we read a book, and it was like, oh, like people actually kind of like people enjoy streaming as well because it's something you can do from the comfort of your own home. And to be completely honest, I was like, I don't know what you talking about, because for me, like, I used to stream from university, right? The university building. And like, honestly, I don't know if I would want to stream from my own home, like, especially, well, I do now, of course, but like with a webcam, because it's like, well, this is my home, this is my personal space. Like, if people, like, unless I'm rich enough to have an office dedicated just to streaming, like, this is my personal home space. I want to keep it private. Like, I don't want you guys looking in my room, you know? I don't know. It is like another reason why I don't really want to use a webcam these days, because it's like, well, I'm in my room. It's like, this is the room I like, not working. Well, yes, I do my stuff in, like, all my stuff is here, I sleep in here, like, this is my personal bubble, you know? And ain't nobody coming into my bubble. I like bubbles. I think a dedicated space is necessary, yeah. But it's just hard. It's expansive. Bubbles! Like the Powerpuff Girl. I agree with that. That's why during streams I check always the background and try and do it plain, like a job interview. Yeah. Like I either kind of want a really sick gaming room where I can have like lots of fun lights and have lots of game like plushies and like amiibos or whatever in the back, but like I don't want to stream from like my bedroom, you know? I'd much rather stream from like a closet almost. Or. The seals are here. Or. Yeah, Nihongaras, I finally added it. You and Connie B were like, this should be a sound bit. And I was like, aight, I'ma do this. And then it took me a very long time to do it. Yeah, but this one's for you and Connie B. Yeah. It's a good sound bit. It's like one of the more calm sounding ones, too. Okay. I know that these are all flat, but I will, in like the little divots are textured on, but I'm actually just gonna straight up model it. Because, again, I'm not so great a texture artist, so even though it is, you know, not performant to do stuff like this, I do tend to just model on details when I can. Okay. I'm gonna keep this so I can get the position, but then I will delete it. I'll just work off of this and duplicate. Ouch, my thumb. Ah! Ah! No, stop! It's so hard to select all these faces sometimes. I hate that it doesn't work on just this, like I can't do that trick on the center to select like a sequence of faces. Do I only have that side selected? Yeah, we're good. We have Gucci. We're gonna do something kind of potentially absurd, but it's fine. How many rings is it? I can't really see from the back. I'm pretty sure it's 2 rings and then it's 2 rings and then the speaker in the center. So 1, 2. Oh, actually that worked out lovely. Bevel. Oh gosh, so big. Let's make it like 0.15. 1.3. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't have to be that much. More like that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why that's been happening lately. Like, I click back into the view and everything turns upside down. I don't know why that's been happening more recently, but... yeah, I don't know how to prevent it either. Soften edges. Yo, he's looking slick. I come from a land down under. I don't know the rest of this word. Something something where women fall and men plunder, something like that. Does anyone actually know all the lyrics to that song, or is it just I come from a land down under? Like, I mean, of course people do know, but like, how many people, you know? Ooh, my wrist. Okay, it's time for wrist stretches. Actually, it's time for, I'm gonna posture check myself. I'm gonna grab the pillow and kneel on the floor for a little bit, because that would help my lower back a bit. Like, when I do the thing where I kneel on a pillow on the ground, it helps my, lower back a little bit, but it hurts my, like, mid-back because I have to arch my back. Or not have to, but, you know, naturally my back becomes, ouch, a bit more arched because since, like, my weight is on my knees, right? Like, my upper body, like, my knees are, like, a little bit forward. My upper body is gonna, like, lean back a little bit to try and compensate for balance a bit more. But yeah, it strains my mid to upper back a bit more. Victory stretch. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna... I got so distracted by switching out to the pillow that I didn't actually properly stretch out my wrist. Man, the carpal tunnel is so real. And I'm not old. Feels bad. Oh. You know what? Everyone else in chat, take a stretch break. This is a mandatory stretch break. By order of me. I feel, yeah, like, I feel like being, like, young, you know? Like, limber, loose, young and still limber and loose, but then also having extreme body pain is, like, something that is, like, an issue more and more with young people. Stretching, good. I actually stood back up, even though I said, like, I'm gonna kneel on the ground for a little bit to help my lower back. I stood back up, like, stretching out my legs, my calves. Well, my calves are part of my legs. Stretching out my calves, my thighs, you know. My hips, my back. My shoulders aren't so bad. But, you know. Feels good, man. Stretching feels really good. Like, do you ever know when, like, you just, like, lie on your bed or on, like, the ground or something and you're just like, ah! And you do, like, a big starfish position and just, like, feel your limbs moving in every direction, like, to the best, not the, like, as far as they can by your own physical exertion. I don't mean, like, you get all your limbs pulled in opposing directions by, like, torture machines. This sounds bad. But, like, you know what I mean? Where you just kind of feel your entire body, like, hold its breath for a second and then release. Stretching is so nice. It indeed is. Indeed is. Ouch! I just kicked the chair. Oh, my elbow just cracked. Ah, okay. That felt good. Probably do it again in like 20 minutes, because I don't stretch nearly as much as I should during stream. I'm usually more diligent stretching when like just like vibing and doing my own work, but during stream, not so good. We all just out here cracking up. Sample then you're just like, well, I'm something of a comedian myself. Alright, let's find them. I have an idea that may or may not work, but let's try it out. You know what? No, I already know it's not gonna work because it's gonna make an arch shape. It's not gonna make like a... this like sideways hourglass shape. Uh-oh.
A sudden and brutal attack against the British Empire.
Hi, Dex. How goes it? Whoa, wait! Oh, it's because I didn't do it. Ah. Okay, that was actually kind of a big brain thing to do. But how's it going? I also noticed that you changed your username. You are now Dex's GG. Sick handle, bro. So you know what, real quick, I think these can both be moved out a tiny bit as well. Whoa, why does it look like that? What the heck? Like, philosophically, soft selection was I want, but like, in terms of how this is all applying itself. Actually, you know what? That's not so bad, and I'll make a couple of manual tweaks. I could have still spaced them apart more. Like, honestly, maybe even as far as that. Because it does basically look like they're stretched. Yeah, that's actually good. My ranked games are really good today. I had 3 cracks for Clan Blitz and I was so close to S+6. Then out of nowhere, all the different teams won and I made it to S+6. Yo! Pro gamer! You're really close to X rank on Clan Blitz then. Because what is it? S+9? Until you get to X rank, right? But congrats, yo! Actually, Dex, I was telling Sampleton earlier, I had the most annoying moment with Clan Blitz earlier. So, there was one teammate who kept making a football, right? Collecting 10 clams or picking it up. And then they did not push the objective. They did not go towards the goal. Even when, like me and the other 2 people worked so hard protecting this 4th person and the football, like, we would have everyone killed and be like, come on, we have clams and you have the football, right? And then they would not push. They would just vibe and, like, all of us were spamming, come on, this way, like, it was an absolute assault on the ears how much, like, people were doing, come on. And I feel like this person's strat was just to make a football, lure people towards him, and then, he would just sit in one spot and people would see the football and go up and try to splat him. And then he would actually just jump up and splat them instead. And we're like, okay, that's a fine strategy, but if you haven't noticed, the other team is dead, completely dead. Get the football to the goalpost, right? This happened at least twice during that match. Maybe even 3 times. I don't know. There were a couple times where I was like, screw it, I'm ignoring the team. I'm gonna go try and make a football and figure this the fuck out myself. Or, like, not ignoring the team, I'm ignoring that guy. But, like, this happened at least twice. That was literally the most tilted I've ever been playing Splatoon. I was so annoyed that this person would not push the objective, despite always having a football. Always. I was like, why are you carrying the football then? I was upsetty spaghetti. But yeah, it was my big Chad moment. My biggest Chad moment of all time. Did you guys at least win? No, we didn't. And the worst part was, the other team literally had a DC. And I'm like, so what was this fool doing? It was pretty annoying. Like, I could tell the other people on my team were getting really annoyed that this person would not push the football. Like, the amount, like, we were all on the same page and it was like, what is this guy doing? Because we were all spamming, come on, this way. And he was, I think, rank 85? I mean, like, I was playing, like, you know, A rank Clan Blitz. It's no S plus or anything, but it also wasn't C minus. Like, people know how to play the mode by then. Yeah, not gonna lie, the next game I came up against him, and I took a lot of pride in the several times that I splatted him. Block him. Yeah, block. Can you block people in Splatoon? I don't even remember their username to be. Oh, I remember. I remember. That was their username. I'm really throwing this guy under the bus. But like, I just genuinely like, even though there's no voice chat in Splatoon, right? I could very clearly tell that me and the other 3 people were like, what is this guy doing? I showed him Frodo. Yeah, like I've never been more annoyed playing Splatoon ever. Okay, the headphones are gonna be a bit tough to do, I think. You know, I'll figure it out. Did I just duplicate the object by mistake? No, I didn't. A plus and S plus are the most annoying banks because sometimes people can throw easily. What do you mean by throw? Like throw a match? Or just like the... I'm assuming that's what you mean. But yeah, it was really, really quite annoying. Why does this happen? So there's what? How many layers to it? There's only 2, okay. Sounds like this guy couldn't throw at all. Yeah, I mean he couldn't, but throw a match, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what both of you mean. Yeah, it truly was the most upset I've ever been during a Splatoon match. It's getting really annoyed. And then, like, I felt bad afterwards because I'm like, wow, I actually kind of just got a little bit angry at a game. It's just a game, yo. And so then I cooled off. Well, not the first time I ever got angry at a game, period. Like, you guys saw me doing the Sampleton. I don't know, Dex, I don't know if you were there, but Sampleton, you were there when I was doing that really stupid digging game with the Kaguya in Okami. But... like that was the most annoyed. That was like the literally the most angry moment I've ever had in Splatoon. It's like I've never actually truly gotten like angry in Splatoon. More just like, oh man, I wanted to win. I was just like, come on, can this guy not read the room? Because everyone on the team was spamming, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, everyone! Can he not read the room? So, I think I need to delete history. It's been a while since I deleted history. And froze transforms. That's the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, the digging game was kind of sucky, but it's okay. Is this rounded or more square shape? Oh, definitely square. With rounded ends. Okay. Ooh, wrong file. I should probably just close this. I'm probably not going to get to doing ammo nights today. Moving a lot slower than... Like, last week I cannot believe we did all of this. We actually I got big bread on stream last week. Big productivity. But today, moving a little slower. I think I'm a bit more tired this week than last week. Or right now than I was last week. I don't know about you guys, like, daylight savings is only 1 hour, but I also certainly find that I get thrown off by it quite badly. Sometimes I get mad when I'm trying gear because you're just trying to get that build for a weapon and people are throwing. Yeah, it is certainly annoying when like I end up with like bad teammates. When I have like an XP booster being used or whatever, but yeah, it's a bit annoying, but yeah. Like those don't quite bother me as much because like I know like that shouldn't have bothered me either, like the fact that this dude was like not pushing the football, because like it doesn't bother me as much when people waste like XP or money boosters, because it's like, well, I'll just go play some more salmon run and get more. I'm like, wait, that's the same in Clan Blitz. I'll just play again, and like even if I drop rank or whatever, I'll get back up eventually. But I don't know, I was just more annoyed that this dude could not understand that the entire team was waiting for them on many occasions. And like, I don't know why we just kept trusting them to be like, oh, they're gonna do the right thing with the football. We honestly should have just been like, forget this man. Also, I keep calling them a he. I have no idea if it's a dude or a girl, but they. I think it's thrown me off too a bit. Much tired earlier in the day. Yeah, like I'm like right now, like normally, you know, 10 o'clock on stream, like it's only 10:30 right now. It's not so bad. But like I think my body is still just like, I want to go to bed. It's almost midnight. And I'm like, no, it's not. Every streamer that has like hella pures. Wait, pures? Oh, pure, yeah, with ability chunks of gear. Yeah, it's just a salmon run grind, I guess. Okay, it's actually more rounded out right now. Mine is more like a... I probably shouldn't have curved it to begin with. That wasn't really a very smart idea, but it's okay. I need to be more round. Yeah. And then we can bring these vertices up. Whoa, why does it look so weird? There we go. I don't have school tomorrow, so I'm vibing. Oh, that's sick, dude! Why don't I have school tomorrow? Oh, is it because for election day? Weapon I used today was built in Slosher, 2 pure swims, quick respawn. Dude, I love piling up quick respawn because for me, I mean, you probably know by now, having played Splatoon with me for however long, like, I really employ the, listen, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take one of them down with me, even if it means I die. So, like, quick respawn is something that I pay more attention to, at least more so than, like, you know, some other abilities. Hi, Connie B! How goes it? Okay, there we go. Oh, I meant to ask, by the way, you said you have a game design project coming up soon. Is this your midterm? It's going good. How's Genshin going? Guys, what Snow posted earlier? Furries! The furries! Also, yes, I want to keep watching. Jesus. just gonna maybe shrink the whole thing a bit. Genshin is as grindy as ever. That grind, though. Also, I'm gonna sit back in my chair. My favorite ability in game is Swimsuit because it makes you super sonic mode. Sanic. Yeah, I do definitely like swim speed up. And also just like in general speed up because that way I can draw the roller faster. But still, I'm too greedy with the, you know, like retain power meter or ultimate meter after you die or like respawn times. Game design isn't a midterm, but I need to make a collection game where you walk around a terrain and collect stuff. Like Sampleton! We do not talk about the banana game. But, okay, a concept. You're Miku collecting Cube-kun. What's the banana game? Oh, it was a really bad game that I made like a year or two ago for a game design project as well. It was not a good game. I mean, it was fine, but like, I didn't really do a good job on level design, so it wasn't a very interesting game. The level design do be rough, though. Cube-kun! It'll be Miku and Cube-kun 3.0. Now in first-person mode. Oh, the love story that was always meant to be. So what happened to all the vertices? Why are they not? I'm doing a lot of really not so great manual fixes on this because I don't entirely know what just happened. Why it went, like, why all the vertices got a little out of line. Hey, hi Kevin! How goes it? What's up? Where can I buy Miku and Cube-kun collection once this semester ends? IDK, how many sequels there will be? More. You know what? Just make it, like, as long as it sells big, keep the investors happy, you can make as many games as you want. Milk that Cube-kun cow. So hold up. There's something stuck on my hand. Where did this piece of tape come from? Interesting. And it can't end soon enough. Cow. Demon cow. Who is Demon Cow? You know? What is Demon Cow? Why is Demon Cow? Like, how is Demon Cow? You know, everyone always talks about Demon Cow, but they never ask how Demon Cow is. Also, full disclaimer, I have no clue what you guys are talking about when you say Demon Cow. I just enjoy cow memes deeply. Okay, I see how to do the top, actually. I totally see how to do it. There's a couple of things that have to happen first. First off, though, I have to, Demon Cow was the main villain in my short story that you wrote for a class. Larry. Wait. Oh, wait, you posted about this. You linked it. Wait. Can you relink it? Because I actually didn't read it yet, and I wanted to, and then now it's just lost in the chaos. Can you relink it, please? What? Come on. It'll be my bedtime reading. Alright, thank you. I will read it. Either after stream or tomorrow morning. I like to read in the mornings when I eat breakfast. This will be a good thing to read. Alright, I kind of see how this is supposed to go. So let's set this up first. It's actually not very hard to do the top of the headphones. If I'm thinking about this correctly. It's about the right size. I'm gonna reset the transform to that. Do this. Can't wait for your review. Get out that red marker. Hey mans, I actually used to do writing tutoring. Because I, at one point, thought that I could major in literature. Because I really, really enjoy writing. And I really enjoy reading weird stories. But then I realized I'm not cut out to be a writer. I don't know where that sentence is going, but I really do enjoy writing and reading, so. And that came out, I realized that comes out kind of threatening. I don't mean it like, Connie B, I'm gonna tear your writing apart, but I very deeply enjoy reading, of all forms. Now I'm scared. Writing is my weak point. No, 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 no. Okay, so also, like, specifically, I don't mean it as in, like, I have really strong grammar skills or whatever. Like, whoo, boy, like, not grammar. It's also more just, like, I would kind of help people maybe think through ideas for essays and be like, well, is this a strong point or is this not a good point? And just in general, like, reading creative writing as well. But I don't mean it as in like I'm a pro writer and fucking English snob. I'm like, yo, dudes, my grammar, not good. But it's more just that I enjoy writing and reading creative writing. Basically, I just wanted to be a professional, like, reader. That's what I wanted to do at one point. You should read the creative writing story I did in freshman high school 2014. It's a masterpiece. I peaked after writing that story? Wait a minute. Where is this, Alright. Alright. I've got my reading material for the next couple of nights. I've been reading a book called Homegoing lately, but I think that can wait for a bit, right? We got more important things to read. We've got true literature to read. What happened? What the heck? Why are these not even? They are. What did I do? Oh, I think I might have not had all the correct faces selected. Oops. There we go, that's better now, I think. But, okay. Oh, okay. World. But yeah, Kanye B, what was this masterpiece about? Sorry, I got a bit distracted for a second with my misbehaving model. Come on, give me the vertices. Should probably do it like this. I messed up something a little bit. I'm not getting the curvature right. These ends could be... Yeah, there we go, that's better. That's where I got inspiration for Demon Cow. Wait, so the cow is a recurring character. He's not the main hot new protagonist. Gonna link the other story too. I'm so excited to read these. I love bizarre. I love reading bizarre shit. Alright. But yeah, the weirder the better. I like it when things leave me like very confused. That sounds like kind of sarcastic, but I actually mean it. Like, if I finish reading something and I'm just like if I'm mildly perplexed, then I'm honestly kind of quite satisfied with that. Also, when I say that, I do mean it more like a creative work, not like I want to be reading like fucking a science article and then like, and I'll be like, what was the point of that in the end? They're both in Genshin Chaos. Why that channel? IDK. Genshin Chaos? Hey, you know, cow, furry, Genshin has furries. It makes sense, you know? Honestly, I try and maintain order in the server, and it just has become chaos, which is fine. This is fine. But it's okay. I'm also extremely guilty of posting into wrong channels too, so I have no right to speak. I should ban myself. I should kick myself. Storytime with Connie B Chaos. Yep, that's a very important channel. Inklings? Hello? Yeah, it is square. It doesn't even look like they beveled the edges. It honestly just looks like they smoothed them. kept the date in my old story so everybody knows when I peaked. Dudes, I feel you on the I peaked, you know, in high school. I was very intelligent in high school. Good grades, you know. I could solve like hard, like math problems, physics, you know, the whole nine. And I am now very not intelligent. I'm now a bit of a pea brain. Dex Inklings have joined the chat. But you're an Octoling, Dex. How can this be? And again, might I point out the male Octoling. You know, we could have been the girl Octoling squad, but when we won that 10 times match, but you just had to be a man. I'm being so toxic right now. I'm gonna stretch my wrist out again. My favorite is the bad spelling of a southern accent. Oh no. Oh no. How do you spell y'all? So yeah, I said that I don't necessarily think that the people that modeled this beveled it, but it looks more just like they smoothed the edges, but I'm gonna bevel it because I like beveling shit. Even though it'll destroy poly count. Go and milk my cow. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna ignore Sampleton's comments for now though. I don't want any spoilers. That moment when you don't have a melee but you're trying to create an ultimate. What? You playing Smash right now, Dex? Spoilers. Oh no. What? What? Why you XD on that? Uh-oh. So. Oh boy, what's happening here on the edges? Did that happen on this side too? Oh, it did. I didn't even notice. I'm terrible. Okay. I might have to... Ooh, okay, the history's not bad. These can be brought in a bit more. It's a bit more of a right, like a sharp angle than I have it right now. Honestly, I'm trying hard to keep it as one mesh, but it looks like two separate meshes. Wombo combo that aren't Falco. What? Oh yeah, Sampleton. I remember when the first time you showed me that, it really destroyed my ears. It was so loud. Also, I did have the volume very high, which was my own fault, but still. But also hilarious. Wombo combo. I love old Melee. Yeah, I loved Smash Melee. It was the only Smash game that I wasn't like horrid at, you know. Like, wasn't. I mean, I thought I was okay at the game, good at the game because I could beat level 9 CPUs, but AI back then, man. So is the pivot centered? No. Okay, yeah, I was like, it doesn't seem centered. Okay, I think I can just move this down to be completely honest. Wait, that actually almost works out perfectly. That's amazing. Okay. Also, Dex, did you manage to get your GameCube controller? I can't remember if you said you were planning on buying it today or tomorrow. I think I could, yeah, it seems almost that the head is also more rounded out because the top of the headphones does touch the top of the arcade machine, but it almost seems like my head is actually part of the problem. There we go. What is the screw? Oh, schedule change. Dude, it used to be the schedule changed at, you know, like every 2 hours, right? So it was like 0, clock 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like 14, 16, blah 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 blah, all the way to all the way back to midnight. But now it's like the schedules are like, check this out. It's ew, 1 to 3. Ew. I'm upset. Daylight savings has screwed us all. Anyway. What does the bolt look like? Oh, it's straight up just a cylinder. There's nothing special about it. It's straight up just a cylinder. So, I'm gonna reset the everything on that real quick. I know I just brought the faces on these in, but now it seems too short. I think I can... What I can do is... Odd numbers. Yeah, odd numbers are scary. Actually, Connie B, I saw a programming meme the other day I think that you might appreciate, now that you mentioned odd numbers as well. I'll try and find it and send it if I can, but if not, basically what it was like, someone was trying to write a function for like, to determine if a number was even or odd, and someone was manually writing if-else statements saying like, if, like, or is even, so if 1, return false, if 2, return true, if 3, return false, like blah 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 blah, and they'd written all the way up to like 24 or 25 or something, and then the first comment that responded said, is this open source? If so, I can help plug in the numbers. And I was like, you know you're living a sad existence when something like that makes you laugh as hard as it did. Anyway, that was the nerdy moment of the stream for today. I mean, as if this stream isn't nerdy to begin with, but that was real geeky too. That's the most efficient algorithm I've ever heard. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Like, what is that? Gotta be 01. That was a great read. I'm so excited to read this series. You know what? I might end stream like 20 minutes early just so I can tuck into bed and read me a bedtime story. Myself a bedtime story rather than just go straight to sleep. Because I am a bit tired today. Where'd my cylinder go? There it is. Actually, wait, it is already 11:06. Bruh. Says that she might end stream early, but stream time is already basically ending. Shoot, I fixed this side, but I didn't fix this side. You know what? We're gonna do the better way, actually, on this. Where is it? Mirror. Whoa, did I rotate it the other way by accident as well? I did. Oh no. There we go. It'll take you like 2 minutes to read it? Alright, alright. Yeah, bedtime story. Happy Feet, Wombo Combo, get your ass whipped. Oh, Dex. You are a true meme. And we love memes around here. Whoa! There we go. Yeah, that worked. Bot? Oh, there was a bot in chat. Man. The thing about the dev streams is hard for because I have to look at the chat on my laptop on the side. That like I fall behind on chat a little bit more during these streams than other streams. It's like the bot was never here, you know. I see no evil. I don't know what a lot of words just like kind of came out of my mouth and I think they were trying to express something. What? I'm not too sure, but it's fine. Yeah, it's looking sick. That's why he used Sampleton. We have #1 mod. Indeed, Sampleton is great mod. They call me Bodyguard. Bodyguard, yep. Yep. Sampleton, you know what makes me laugh? Like, I think about it a lot since it happened. During movie night, when you just kept making puns, and I think mine and Lidu Cat's disappointment in you just was growing, just to the point where we wouldn't even go Sampleton, we just, like, put a period in chat, like, bruh. Hey man, you know, you have self-confidence though. You know what you are, and you don't let anyone stop you. I respect that. If not the jokes. Ow, my neck. My neck. Help. Okay. Yeah, you have no words for yourself? Ow, I just cracked my, like, every bone in my back possible. Ah, felt good though. Anyway, yo, look, Shiverlin going in hard. Okay. I would kind of like to do one of the signs, like, or not one of, well, yeah, there's the posts specifically. These actually don't look like they'll take that long, so. Just counting how many sides everything has. Okay, I see. mean, the nice thing is once I finish one of the posts, I've finished all of them because they're all the exact same, identical, just like stretched out at different lengths. So it would be nice if I could finish that before. I mean, I could, but like before I get too tired, I'm like, I just want to end the stream and go lie down and read about some cows. I will also actually say, this should be pushed. No, let's not push that down actually. But this for sure should be pushed up. Which means by extension, the headset should also be pushed up. That's better, I think. Okay, where did my cylinder go? There it is. My brave little cylinder. God, please let me add some a cap division without going. It went nuts. I only need 2 actually. I like to make choices I'll likely regret later. Same, yo! But why wait till later? Just make the choice and then immediately have regret, you know? That's the real move, Sampleton. I'll have to make more puns then. Yeah. Like, you know, immediate gratification, you know? No, and then I had too many sides. Shiza. I really gotta pay a bit more attention to transform, like, the number of edges like an object has before actually like doing anything to it at all, even if I'm just scaling down or something. How does that attach? Okay, easy enough, I think. So my room is getting so cold suddenly. I wonder if the heat is on. You know, Sampleson, I don't know why this just popped into my head. Well, because maybe just because as the Animal Crossing song comes on, you have the same energy as like Gulliver being like, I need to Photoshop, workshop my pirate puns. Gulliver. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That is like kind of, I think, the last intelligent thing I would likely say today on stream. I'm getting to tired hours. Also, I don't even know if that can qualify as intelligent, but it's fine. Okay, so how does it look? Okay, so it's just two straight ones and then... Okay, this one is simple. This one is very simple. The bottom one is not hard, but it's less simple because it's curved. Okay, it's still above the edge, though. So both of these need to move up just a tiny bit. Also, this Animal Crossing song slaps. It's so good. This remix, by the way, not Animal Crossing. Well, the Animal Crossing song still, but the DJ, like Glitch City and Game Chops remix specifically. So good. I could see it. I do love dishing out bad puns. People likely heard a million times, and I don't stop when I shouldn't. Then my friends abandoned me, and I'm stranded on a deserted island. Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, you know, specifically, I saw a meme that said like, me knowing full well that Gulliver's friends threw him overboard, and they're gonna do it again. And I'm like, wait, that's really sad. That's really sad. So look at the history. Oh boy. I'll have to delete that once I make this last merge. There we go. Yeah, I think Gulliver's friends' reactions are a bit overboard as well. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That moment when you're thinking about doing what all Gulliver's friends do. Yeeting Sampleton. Oh, just kidding. That's not nice. And we all know that I'm a nice person. That was TwitchBot. Or the what's it called? The chatbot. There we go. Oh, so that thing doesn't extend out very far. I think I just took a screenshot by accident. Wow. No, Sampleton, I would never yeet you overboard. I would never vote you off the island. Listen. I'm just joking. Jeez, just take a joke, bro. Sorry, that was kind of toxic. I guess I better ship up before I get shipped off. Yeah. We're gonna make you walk the plank. Not a pun. But still fun to say. And then, oh, why do I keep opening the chat bot by accident? That honestly just straight up looks like a JPEG. But I'm gonna actually still add models, like an actual model mesh piece to it. It's actually pretty long. It extends almost the whole thing. This could probably get moved down a tiny bit. This... Actually, that's about right. Shocker. I love the disclaimer, not a pun. I mean, listen, I'm not good at coming up with the puns, so I was just like, I'm just gonna make a joke. Okay, I think I'm kind of done for today. I'm a bit tired. I also want to read some Demon Cow stories, so I think didn't get as much. I mean, actually, yeah, I still got a lot more done last week when you look at it compared to this. But hey, I'm not upset. Like, I just had more energy last week, but yeah, actually, the machine is coming out about proportionally correct. It's a bit big. I can scale it down later, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah. Delete all the history. Sorry, I got distracted by something. At the end of the day, making puns is a It's trial and error. That one's a bit of a stretch, my mans. But anyway, yeah, I'm done for today. But I'm quite tired. Thanks for coming by, Connie B. I can't wait to read your stories. I can't wait for Larry the cow. But yeah, anyway. Next strength is tomorrow. It's splat hours. Larry's not the cow? Oh no, but why isn't Larry the cow? Now I'm upset. I can't read this anymore. You're right, he should be. Yeah, these are my big brain ideas. Go change the assignment. I'm kidding. But yeah. Next stream is Splat tomorrow. And I just hope that everyone, like, I know a lot of people were playing on the weekend, so, like, all the pro gamers are back, but now that Splatfest is over, please just give me easy matches again, so I can level up in peace. But yeah. Thanks again. Larry looking kind of sus. He do be looking sus. Yeah, thanks for coming again, guys. I think it's nighttime for everyone, so have a good night, my mans. My manses. My dudes, there we go. And I hope to see you tomorrow for Splat. Goodbye. You know, we didn't hear very much of this today, so I'm gonna play it. I love how I like complain about motion sickness and then I pull shit like this, like how, as if this isn't motion sickness inducing. But anyway. Not my fault you were AFK when I played it. Yeah, I saw that, but you know what? It was my spine. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, I go now. Bye!